Welcome back, folks. It is I, your illustrious host, Lord Zedek Tigredius Haruk, and I welcome you back to a Rise of the Runelords campaign. Once more, Mr. Vic is not with us. He will be sorely missed. Anyway.
Be dramatic.
Oh, that's who we're missing, is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's still at his parents' house.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So far, we have Mr. Craptastic, Madam MacKenzie, Professor Douglas, and Dr. Koro. It was Dr. Koro in his room with a knife.
That will not hold up in court.
Well, considering the fact that there is also proof of you blowing up the room and going through several buildings,
It could have been anybody.
your arm is still on the scene of the crime.
If I remember correctly, it is not.
Your fingerprints!
Somebody's bones. Oh yeah, it may have been my room. Doesn't mean I was there.
Did I say Pixie Bro died or not?
Nah, Pixie Bro's alive.
Okay, he's fine. Okay, cool.
Yeah. He's like, let's do it again. It's like, no.
I'm out of arms. But anyway, so last session, Crap stayed awake for a god-awful amount of time, so he had to go to bed early. He's been brought up to speed, so I think he should open up for us. What are you doing? Oh, by the way, I made sure to remind myself to turn on my microphone for this session.
Congratulate. Oh, that'll be awesome.
Have a cookie.
Someone actually called me out on the whole session that my microphone died on the last time.
The
Session 6 of Kingmaker, I believe. Yes.
Yep. Anyway.
Well, you already said that I was at my home drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And if Madeline walks in at this point, the first thing I'm going to do is, where were you?
Her clothes are disheveled. She looks like she's missing a shoe. And her hair is all floofy. She's all like smiles and just like looks like she's in her own world. Basically, you hear her mumble, "The best night of my life," as she walks off.
I'm going to think about that for a second. And say, who the hell were you with?
Smexy Demon Boy. Currently, there's 3 names in your head.
Well, no, sexy dude. Why could be lots of people?
Technically, in this campaign, that he does have a point there.
Well, I doubt it was Owen because you hate him. Haven't seen Vadim in like 3 days.
I think that's very close-minded to figure the party first.
So that must mean he doesn't know what your true form looks like or the form you had assumed when I first met you. Which is potentially hilarious.
I could show you all what her true form is, but I think you'd all, like, scream and die of shock.
Huh.
No.
Oh, right. Koro watches more porn than I do.
You caught me there, Skipper.
Yeah, caught me there, Skippy. Anyway. So yeah, she goes off to freshen up before she starts her work, her daily duties. And she's humming to herself in a very happy tune.
I bet.
That was the first time she's been laid for 568 years.
Woot.
Well, good thing she didn't ask me.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, Owen blew himself up.
Doing what?
He stabbed his envelope.
Why?
Owen?
Okay.
I mean, technically all he had to do was look at the envelope and say, please open, and it would have opened. But instead, he decides to be a Redgrave and stab it.
Ooh, MTOT2 is coming out. Sorry.
Cool.
Any permanent damage?
He lost an arm. Raggy ate it.
His remaining flesh arm?
Yep. I actually had him roll a d2 in order to see which one it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was his fate.
Let's hope he has a spare in that crate of bionics of his.
I've got plenty of them.
He has a few.
Not enough to replace the one that got ripped off and the one that broke.
Oh yeah, he damaged his other arm.
So no more wave motion cannon from you.
For now. He currently has Mach 1s and he has to wait a while in order to heal up before they could do a change.
Well.
Ah, boy. Anyway, so, what else do you do?
I suppose I could go down to the dock and look at the business that I just won.
Mm-hmm.
As well as see the ship that I have, if it's in any kind of disrepair.
Okay. I'm going to say that Raggy had the same exact thought.
I'll be good.
That doesn't fill me with hope.
I'm not going to comment on the best way to get filled with hope.
Raggy, move your token down to the docks. Ah. Anyway, so Raggy and Gannon, you both run into each other on the docks. Raggy's wearing his pompadour suit while being carried by Ruby.
Oh, hey, peasant, move along. Oh, hey, Gannon.
You're lucky I don't punch you for that. Or do worse.
I'm sure you could. That doesn't matter. How are you doing today, anyway? I just thought I'd take a trip down to these fetid docks and see how our ship is doing. After all, we'll need to send it out if we intended to use it to earn anything.
Yeah. Except I don't know thing one about running a business, so.
Well, as you can see, I've got the uniform. Although it might be nice to be pirates. Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh, yes, I said your guys' ship was the Moaning Lisa?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's right here.
Excellent. What does it look like?
It's a piece of shit.
How much tonnage can it carry?
It looks like crap.
Really?
So it's a ship shaped like me.
Doomed to fail from the start.
You mean it's just short of 6 foot long and only a foot depth at the keel?
Basically, it just it looks like it hasn't been serviced in years.
That's okay. You're gonna have to get the pictures, Eric. I at least shall step on board. I'll introduce myself to the crew.
Okay, you fall.
Has a crew.
Yeah, it's got a ghost crew or something.
You walk onto the deck and you instantly go to the first floor.
Excellent. It's got a lift.
Yeah, I'm not stepping on this thing. It's obviously not seaworthy.
Oh no, it's not taking on water at all, which amazes you beyond all belief. Douglas, you meet the first member of your crew.
I say they're good, Van. Well, what's that? Did you say you had it to fake?
Shamble.
Okay. I'm a priest, right?
Yes.
I'm going to sleep for an hour and memorize comprehend languages. Okay. I know. Other than doing that, I don't think I can speak to this guy. I'll say hello again. I've just as it happens, I just come along to introduce myself. As the new part owner of the company, I felt it would be great to meet the crew.
Holds out hand.
Oh, I'll shake hand. Well met there, sir. Well,
His arm falls off.
Yeah, I continue shaking it after it's fallen off. Are you enjoying yourself aboard this lovely vessel? Yes, I can tell you're the talkative type.
You notice he has no tongue.
Yeah. Have I got a piece of paper anywhere? Let's have a look around.
Considering that you just pulled his arm off.
I would suggest looking for the first mate, maybe?
Yeah, no, I was going to go for the captain, but I was just saying hello to this guy first.
Well, yeah, captain, first mate.
I can always understand wanting to go to sea. All these people online, they always want to talk so much and get in the way, don't they? I'm sorry if I'm getting in your way today. I was wondering, would you take me to meet the captain? It would be lovely to meet him too.
Turns, shamble. Shamble.
Yeah.
Basically, follow me.
Yeah, I will follow him as he shambles along. And then I will give another crew member a hand if I see any doing work. And the hand I give him is specifically this guy's.
I saw that coming.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Gannon's a zombie too.
Oh, hello, Gannon. I didn't know you spoke zombie.
Yeah. Don't kill
Just
me.
shut up.
Ah, come on. I had it just last week. But yeah, so he shambles along and he leads you to the captain's quarters and knocks twice. But then realizes he's missing his arm, then knocks with the other arm.
I'll give his arm back.
All right. 1 second.
I will ask him. I've got a friend. I've got a friend of mine that keeps losing arms. As you seem to have the same difficulty, have you got any hints I can give him? Okay. Well, I will tell. I will be sure and tell him that.
You're not seriously going to consider using this crew, are you?
It's free.
They're dead.
So are most people over 200. Are you being ageist now?
Ghostly head is poking out of the door, looking at both of you.
Oh, hi. I'm Raggy. Myself and my fine partner here have just become owners of the company. So we thought we'd introduce ourselves so that we can all get along.
Ah, great. We're not moving till you pay the 2,000 gold that is due to us.
That was
Okay.
never mentioned.
That wasn't. Indeed, that wasn't mentioned.
The
According
man who died never mentioned that he had a company that was in debt.
Considering that we got this company by stringing an ironwood bow.
That's what the old bastard did. Bah.
So you're telling us that we just inherited a complete lemon.
Not really. Basically the only debt you have is to us. Once you pay it, we'll go back to normal.
Well, I'll be happy to let you work it off.
We are in debt to them. They're not in debt to us.
Yeah, so that's why I'll be happy to let them work it off.
You're an idiot.
They can take it out of the profits.
If they're not going to be sailing anywhere, we're not going to have any profits.
I don't know. I'm sure we can get the time to pay us to make them leave.
And what do you guys do with the money? Are you going to... What are you guys going to do with the money? You're freaking dead.
Oh, we purchase our souls for it.
And who are you purchasing your souls from?
The Reaper?
The Reaper?
Indeed, we have a contract with him. As long as we keep paying him gold, he will allow us to keep our human forms and do our job.
Oh.
We no longer die, and we no longer sleep, no longer eat. It's amazing. But that old bastard decided nor to stop paying us, so we couldn't buy our human bodies back.
Well, so what you're saying is that if I don't let you work, you can't get your bodies back.
Well, pretty much we can't work without our bodies.
Oh, I feel that's really inconvenient. Is that like a union rule?
No, that's kind of a rule of the Reaper.
Oh, that seems to me like you haven't necessarily got a very fair deal there. I would consider renegotiation.
Have you...
You can't negotiate with the Reaper.
I didn't say you should negotiate successfully, but you can negotiate.
And technically, have you ever seen a zombie try to raise a mizzenmast?
Considering that the one that led us here had his arm pop off when he shook Raggy's hand.
Exactly.
And one more quip out of you, Raggy, and I'm just tossing your ass into the water.
To be fair, I think this boat might do it before you.
I'll give you that.
Don't worry, the ship goes back to normal too.
Okay.
Great. So we don't have to spend any money to fix the damn thing up, but we do have to give you guys 2,000 gold to get your freaking souls back.
Well, that's technically the back payment of the past 20 years.
Well, I've got good news for you. And even better news for you. Which would you like first?
Good news?
The good news is I've got some gold.
The better news?
It's not enough to pay the debt.
That's called the bad news, Raggy.
Well, no, it's good news for me because it means I get to keep it.
The entire ship does an anime fall.
So looks like you'll be stuck here for a while, but I'm sure I'll come into. I'm sure I'll be able to find a way to access that kind of money within a few years. And it's not like you've got anything better to do, right?
The Spectre slowly turns his head to look at Gannon. Please tell me that you're the true owner and he's not.
We're equal partners because I had to use his barbarian retard strength in order to string the bow.
Oh, we're screwed.
I had some questions about the ship. Are you carrying any cargo at the moment?
If technically no. All of our we haven't been able to work for 20 years.
So there's nothing aboard?
Nope.
Have you got accurate maps of the region?
Yes.
And do you know the trade routes in the area?
Indeed we do.
How much do you need as a float in order to operate?
Well, we only ask for 100 gold a year.
No, not in terms of not in terms of your wages. How much do you need as a float to operate as a viable trading opportunity, as a viable trading ship?
Currently, most of the deals that the company still has are quite a few leagues away. So, we would need the ship.
No, I apologize. I was using business terms because I'm a skilled business person. Raggy smiles. How much gold would you need to operate as a buffer in order to be able to trade at capacity?
Okay, so basically,
Tell me, Captain, how much have you ever played Elite?
Okay, so Douglas, basically, how much money do they need as like a starter fund in order to start trading again?
Yeah, how much money do they need in order to buy a full? Assuming that they operate a traditional route between ports, then they'll go between ports and buy a full cargo at each. How much do they need in order to fill their cargo hold and then get to the destination and sell? I'm assuming for the moment, to make it easy, that it's just a simple two-leg route. You can make it a one-leg route if you want.
Technically, at this moment in time,
See, Gannon, that was a sensible question.
basically, besides the 2,000 gold they require to move,
Yes.
500.
Okay. Is there anything they would take from this port, or do they feel knowing the seas better than we do? Do they feel they would be better served just by operating remotely?
Well, do you think just give them a contract, they'll do what the contract states.
No, he's a captain. I expect him to use his intelligence and go and follow a route. You know, buy slaves here, sell slaves there, buy sugar there, bring that to there, sell the sugar there, and bring the corn back to Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly. First thing.
Actually, cotton, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it slave sugar cotton? Isn't that the route? Isn't that the traditional triangle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay, 500 gold. So we need to find 2,500 gold. And mooring fees, have you been shafted by the local community?
No, he owns the dock.
Does he? Who does?
Owned.
That means we own the dock.
Well, that dock space. It's owned. No mooring fee.
Oh, excellent. Oh, does that mean we can build there?
Build what?
I just speculated. You know what businessmen are like. Sorry, Gannon.
You?
Don't forget to check out the offices. Most of the ones that don't have a red X are the contracts that are still available. This is a specific type of trading company.
And what specifically do you trade?
Depends on the contract.
In that case, what? So I'll take a look at the contract. What contracts are available?
You got to go to the ship house.
Okay, I will thank the captain for his time and wait for Gannon to do whatever Gannon wants to do.
I might have the gold, but I need to remember the exchange rate on platinums to gold.
10.
10.
1 platinum, 10 gold.
Okay.
Or 20 drakes, or 15 crowns.
Well, the highest I have is platinums.
Well, yeah.
That'll be 20 platinum if now.
25.
25.
Yeah.
What's the exchange rate of legs to gold?
Let's see.
Zero.
If we go to Geb, it would be 1 leg, 5 gold.
Cool, because there's lots of people around here with 2 legs. You don't really need 2, do you?
As he fully comes out of the door with a peg leg. Not really.
No.
You look inside the captain's quarters, and you can swear to God you see a skull and crossbones.
This isn't a pirate ship, is it?
We prefer the term privateers.
Treasure hunters.
Indeed.
Yay! Raggy jumps up and down and claps his hands.
Raggy's now in the water. You did not fall over the side. You went right through the ship.
That's okay, I can hold my breath for a while. I'll continue jumping up and down in the water.
Raggy,
Yes.
do you open your eyes while you're in the water?
I didn't say I closed them.
Oh, God.
You see it. Like, if you look down, you actually see an eyeball staring back up at you.
I give it
Oh,
a
hi.
big, I give it a big thumbs up. 'Cause, I'm a happy Raggy.
You see a tentacle come up and kind of do a thumbs up motion back.
Excellent. Well, I'll give him a wave.
It waves.
Have I got anything on me? I haven't written down anything.
I don't have time for you to be making friends with Shuma Gorath, damn it.
I'll toss it down a ruby treat. Or a ruby snack, as they're called, I believe.
Okay, so a crane fishes Raggy out of the water.
Okay.
Oh, look what the stork brought.
Oh, lovely. Anyway, so I take it Gannon and Raggy move off to their headquarters?
No. Not
No?
yet.
Okay.
Well. I guess I will. I'll tell the captain that I'll be back later.
Okay, not going anywhere.
Yeah.
As he goes back into his room.
Right. Off to the company house.
It is exactly the way you would imagine it to be.
Empty?
Pretty much. There's no one working here right now. Everyone quit.
That's okay. Are there any letters of, what are they called? The letters that allow you to be a pirate?
Privateer licenses?
Effectively, but they're called letters of marquee, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we got any letters of marquee?
Well, here's the thing. You got to go through paperwork.
I will. I will get my red coloring crayon out and I will go through the paperwork.
You find a lot of contracts. A lot of them have red X's on them.
Oh. Shame. What are any of the red X ones interesting?
Well, they
They
can't
were.
Uh,
be used.
No, I just want to see what they were. I think it might be interesting.
Well, you got slaves here. You got cotton here. You got wood, furs. Places all around the world.
So they're just standard, come and collect this and take it there kind of contracts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so rather than buying the materials, they transport material for other people based on those contracts. So essentially, they take missions from elite.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. Fair enough.
Take this from point A to point B, and every now and then they'll just go like, you know what? Point B has something nice. Let's go to point C and sell it there, and then get a contract there.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand.
I can't believe we're owners of a fucking slave vessel.
I don't think the slaves are fucking. I think they just lie there.
Damn it, Raggy.
That's
I'll look
beautiful.
I'll look for the. I'll just look through the non-red X ones.
You find 2 contracts that do not have a red X.
Excellent.
Basically, transport building goods from point A to point B. This pays 20 platinum a month. And on the secondary one, transport mysterious cargo A to point B, which just happens to be point B of the other contract to a point C.
Sound of
That
that one is awesome.
That pays 10 platinum a month.
Oh, I don't care then. A is a mysterious box, which means basically it's a tentacle of some kind.
A is building supplies to point to B. B, you pick up mysterious box, take to C. C, you pick up whatever the fuck, and then go back to A.
Okay, fair enough. But we could just do A to B and B to A.
If you want. Well,
You mean if we want to avoid the death trap?
if you want to avoid the mysterious box.
Yeah, if we want to avoid the death trap. It's up to you, Gannon. To be honest, neither of those are a particularly large amount of profit. In order to make our money back on 2,500 gold, we'd have to wait at least 20...
Plus 100 gold per month. Per year.
We'd have to wait. 20 a month is 2,400. It would be over a year before we made even our money back.
No, 20 platinum a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which would mean 2,400 gold a year. Which was 200 less than would be our initial layout, if you include the 100 for wages. So it would be 13 months before we broke even. Which, as an investor, I have to say, not very good ROI.
Yeah, you saw one of the X ones. which made you cry. Actually made you start crying. It was 2,000 platinum a year.
Was it?
Yep.
I'll give a copy of that.
It was transporting. Pretty much pharmaceuticals.
Yay! My favorite product. Actually, I know how to make pharmaceuticals, so tell me more about it.
Well, the person that the contract was to, like the person who started the contract,
Yes.
he's in town. You know his name.
Is he alive?
The name on it is Xantos.
Well, now we know that Xantos traffics in Viagra for himself.
No, this is outgoing.
Oh.
Do we want to talk to him about that?
Might be worth looking into, yeah. See if we can get the contract going again.
Oh yeah, you guys were also looking for a privateer's license?
Yes.
Yes. For 5 countries.
Huh.
Oh, cool. We got 5 whole countries supporting us. So let's go and ask the rest of the group if they want to become pirates, is it?
Sad thing is that each of the contracts states some one of the other license holders.
As a potential target, yes.
Yep. Except for the 5th one, which is basically Varisia going to Mwangi Jungle. Mwangi Expanse.
Okay.
I don't know what either of those words mean.
Varisia is the country that you're currently in. Mwangi Expanse is where dinosaurs are.
Ooh. Okay. Not going there.
You want a dinosaur?
No.
You want to make Jurassic Park?
No.
We have a T-Rex.
Raggy cries.
We have a T-Rex.
No, actually,
the
image-
not quite jumping up and down, just shivering in his shoes with excitement.
no, you want to know something funny? The image for the Mwangi Expanse in the Atlas is a gorilla riding a T-Rex.
Raggy's pants look wet.
The ruler of the Mwangi Expanse is the Gorilla King.
Please, Gannon.
If you want to go there, I'm not going to stop you, but don't expect me to go with you.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he just wants a shipment.
No, I want to play with the dinosaurs.
It would take a few months in order to go there and back.
Oh well.
Wow.
Well, actually, it would be 3 months round trip.
One good thing about Mwangi is their flag looks an awful lot like everybody else's flag, especially when I want to take that new ship.
You want to get a dinosaur, don't you?
Well, there is a whole class dedicated to barbarians riding dinosaurs. Never mind, we won't worry about that.
You could practically feel Raggy vibrating.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm not going to do that. But I will take a note of that, and I will look up the Waggy flag, so that I can mistake everyone else's for that and attack them. And that's me, I suppose. I'm happy to. I'll give Gannon 600 gold and say, if he wants it, towards the cost, and say that's all I have for the moment.
If you would shut up for 5 seconds.
You can't ask the impossible of me, Gannon.
Well, the thing of it is, I had a chance to sell some very lucrative items recently and came into quite a lot of platinum. But the damnedest thing is, that captain doesn't know how to math. Because if it's 10 gold for 1 platinum, then that means it would cost 250 platinum for them to get their freaking souls back and to start working.
That's true. Like he says, looking at his fingers, which are counting from 1 to 4.
Yeah. Sorry. How much platinum did you come into?
1,000.
Okay.
So yeah, I have 1,000 platinum, so I can cover the costs myself.
Well, I don't feel that would be fair. I would give you what I have, and I know you the rest. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll even be kinder than that. I'll give you 1% of the company as well.
I already
That's
own
the
half
best.
of it.
Yes, and then you'd own 51%.
Okay, I get it.
Meaning you could pretty much veto whatever Raggy wants to do.
Alright.
But do be nice to him. He's a poor old boy. But yeah, you guys do have a lucrative contract if you're able to convince the old man in order to restart his trade.
Yep. Of course, working with Raggy, I'm going to be going gray before I'm even third.
Oh, come on. You give yourself too much